ground. This is Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, it's Henry, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald.
Jackson's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
A gain of 43 yards.
A big play on third there for the Steelers. 43 yards. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll look to run with Ingram. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal.
They'll employ the jump. 2nd and 1. And again, it's Ingram. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mark Ingram. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Chargers nothing.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
The ball carrier.
Bernardrick McKinney there to make the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Steelers' 34.
To throw is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Hayden Hurst, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Dancing to his left. Jackson front, and he lost the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Nicole Hardman, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and they take it downfield and punch it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Jackson. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chargers 14, Steelers 7.
They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Now it's Henry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Henry, the ball carrier.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Bernard McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back? Any of that. Great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
19-yard line.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. 2nd and 5 now. Jackson to his left. And this will be caught by Mooney. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the Chargers.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Catanzaro's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And now it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Flush to his right. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, Richard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now Wilson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Chargers 21. Steelers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Jackson now. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 37-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Mecole Hardman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Now the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Chargers 28. Steelers 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Play action. It's Wilson. Smith catches left side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 49 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll come out in the pistol. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Traquan Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Chargers 35, Steelers 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's complete to Mooney. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jacob Phillips coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 18-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
2-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Completes it to Hardman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Harris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6 yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Play there, a nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action now. Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out to his left. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Left the 3-yard line.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Down at the 26.
It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Complete to Dawson Knox. 24-yard gain on the play.
Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's a gain of
the best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
He's tackled at the 20.
Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Steelers.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this will not work out. the Chargers able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Hayden Hurst with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chargers 56, Steelers 32.
Now Jackson on first down. He's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. He'll try, but I think the ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. They'll run with Swift. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DeAndre Swift. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Throwing is Jackson. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Steelers 40.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chargers, if they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Chargers. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's complete, I think, a right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Again, Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Pittsburgh.
They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for him. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Jackson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Swift.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The offense retains possession.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One last shot for Jackson.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when